A group of cheerleaders in Utah were urged to stop wearing their cheerleading outfits or uniforms in school after a male student complained that he was distracted and was having impure thoughts just by looking at them. Okay.
Well, that part is true.
This story drives me nuts.
Welcome to the club, buddy.
Okay, so this happened in Utah, okay? After the teen said he was distracted by the cheerleader's skirts and his mother emailed an administrator, the school's cheerleading coach was alerted about the concerns, and 44 girls on the Timpview Thunderbirds cheer squad were told not to wear their uniforms to school the last Friday before the football game against Alta Hawks. Okay, so...
Okay, it made it sound like, you know what, just leave the uniforms at home.
Yes.
Just, whoa, wait, I wouldn't go that far.
Take your uniforms off, ladies. The guy's offended.
Yeah, first of all, you're a teenage boy, you're supposed to have impure thoughts, okay? And the onus is not on anyone except for you to control yourself, right? Like this whole thing about, oh, these women, they're too hot and I can't control my impulses. Like this whole argument drives me crazy, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Don't cuss, don't like relax.
Now, I don't care how religious and, fundamentalist that particular school is. There's no way that every other boy at that school doesn't hate that kid.
Yeah. Who goes to their mom? Who goes to their mom and says, Mom, I can't handle the fact that these girls are wearing skirts. Can you please call the administrators? What's wrong with you?
Well, what's wrong with him is his parents, probably, because they have told him, and the fact that we throw around this word, because, of course, and I know we all agree, those thoughts aren't impure. They're incredibly pure. They're the most normal, healthy thoughts in the world.
Yeah.
And as you say, your job is to not, you don't act on those thoughts, right? But
when you put it that way, Ben, it takes a lot of the fun out of it.
It does. Well, but I'm sorry we didn't get to the religion story because you can't, I don't know how we even had a debate, Anna, for a story that starts with the 6 words, a group of cheerleaders in Utah. Like it doesn't get better than that. So yeah, because they've told these people that there's something wrong with lusting after a girl in high school, and that's what you do. And then and then as a parent, what you're supposed to do is, well, that's okay. You can think about her. You might even try talking to her, and she might be glad. And then maybe you guys will go on a date. And then when you're 26, you can have sex.
No, but like another thing to keep in mind is, as young women, when you're approached by an adult who tells you don't wear this on campus because it makes other people uncomfortable, it makes you feel like you've done something wrong.
Yes.
Like you're some sort of, like, is it harlot?
Harlot.
Whatever. Like you're some sort of harlot. Like, no, you're wearing a normal cheerleading outfit. Let's take a look at that picture again. Because this is probably the most modest cheerleading outfit I've ever seen in my life.
You're going to make people have impure thoughts, other teenagers. That kid is going to get offended again in Utah. He's like, oh, you're going to make me look at it again.
Oh, now you made Cenk go off.
Like, did he lose it in his pants at school and he was super embarrassed? And he's like, I don't want this to ever happen again, so I want women to wear burqas on campus?
But by the way, that's why fundamentalism is the same all across the world, right? So they're like, cover them up, whether it's burqas or in this case, don't wear the cheerleader outfit because men are uncontrollable, right?
Yeah.
Women need to be controlled, and men, obviously you can't control men. I mean, we're all wild animals and we're going to attack people, etc. But I'm amused by the idea of the conversation he had with his mom. Mommy, I saw these girls in school and they gave me an erection. Can you make my erection go away, Mommy?
No, but I think, how would this conversation go, though, if you got, like, French politicians involved, right? French politicians get involved and they're like, nah, more nudity, right?
They cover
You're
them
too
up
covered
in
up.
Utah. In France, they make them uncover, right? They go back and forth.
How terrible was that French accent?
That was one of the
worst I have ever seen.
I apologize.
Now, on the other hand, I got no problem with people not wearing their cheerleading uniform during school. Like, do it when you're cheerleading.
But that's what high school's for.
Yeah.
You're supposed to wear, like, your Letterman jacket.
I understand one thing. Look,
right?
you're playing the Alta Hawks.
That's right.
It's a big game, right? You want to get people fired up. No, I don't know. It seems goofy to me to wear your cheerleading.
No, but Ben, it is super goofy. How is it going to get the football team more motivated if Susie in math class is wearing her cheerleader outfit? It's not like he's like, I gotta beat those Ultra Hawks. Right? And those two things are totally logically disconnected.
Yeah.
I played football. I was never like, oh, Hawks, I'm gonna get you because of her skirt.
No, but it's a precursor of a pep rally. I remember when I was in high school, I went to St. Lawrence on the south side of Chicago, and we had a good football team when I was there. So every Friday, all of a sudden you would just hear, and it was the guys with the drums. They would go down all the halls, and it was all about, oh my God, and there was going to be a pep
school
rally
spirit.
later.
It's fun, yeah.
We go to the pep. So when they wear their cheerleaders outfits during the day, they're like,
Yeah, I
oh,
got it.
it's
It's-
fun. It's like a thing. It's peppy.
Yeah, and
All
Ben,
right.
Ben, it's called America.
Yeah.
Okay? It doesn't have to make sense. It's just American.
In fact, it's better if it doesn't make sense.
Every father,
American.
every father of every female cheerleader, when they went off in the morning, nonetheless, was like, "Hey, Jesus."
It's tough. I know. I don't know how you're going to do it. You have a daughter.
Like,
be
I'm
tough.
just going to say, "Hey, Jesus" a lot. That's
Yeah.
what's going to happen. Yeah.
You are.
But America's
Raise her to be frigid.
I will. That always works out.
move to Utah. But look, that goes to the point here. Look, you can't stop it. Are you like this idea that you can stop young kids from being attracted to one another?
Yeah.
Is insanity. It is literally like saying, well, they should just try not eating. Right? Because it is a natural urge. It's an urge as strong as eating and oftentimes stronger. You're not going to make that urge go away. And if you're really religious, obviously we're not here. We think that it's just your DNA and that's how evolution came about. But if you're really religious, God gave you that urge.
What do you think the age is for us men where that urge flips toward eating?
Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah.
Wait, I don't get it.
Sex and food are neck and neck.
Right,
Yeah.
the sex was definitely winning for a long time, but sometime in your 40s you were like, you look great, but I'll tell you what, if you're still here
After I get
after I
that
get this
pastrami-
cheeseburger, then that'd be great. But I'm gonna eat. Yeah.
But yeah, I had a small lunch and I'm really hungry. So you look great.
But the great state of Utah. Let them go. Let them go. Let them be Americans. Let them wear their cheerleader outfits. Young Turks membership.
I can't tell you how good that feels and how good that tastes.
Find out. tytnetwork.com/join.